Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I really wanted to try out some new makeup. I had a very busy couple of weeks, and so I pre-filmed a lot of videos, and I feel like I've had so many PR packages that I've just been behind on, things that have launched or are going to launch really soon if they haven't. I think everything that I have here has launched actually, but I'm just in a mood to try some new things. I'm not gonna do a full face, but I just basically handpicked the things that I feel like I was really excited about out of the PR stash that I currently have. And so we're gonna be trying out a new cream bronzer from Persona Cosmetics. M Cosmetics recently launched a Moonbeam Cushion Highlighter, which sounds phenomenal. I've got the Dose of Colors and Nyma Tang collaboration, Milani primers, Hourglass cream blushes. We've got a few things. Oh, and like the ColourPop Spring Summer Super Shock shadows. So I'm hoping that I can create like a cohesive look using all these, and truly these are some of the things that I'm the most excited about that have recently launched. So let's just get right into it. I'm actually here. Oh my. I've just had a bad hair day for the past couple of days. Hold please. Okay, we're gonna start off with Complexion first. Actually, hold on, we're not. I just painted my nails with a collection that I have been dying to try out and haven't yet. This is from Lights Lacquer. This was their spring collection. It's called It Was All a Dream. And I just painted my nails and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I feel like the studio lights doesn't do it justice. Okay, back here it's kind of giving you guys the idea of what I see in like natural light, but it almost looks like my nails are dewy. It's just so beautiful. I'll show you the collection. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this and maybe even own it, but look how pretty these colors are. I did the shade One of Your French Girls, which is a blushy taupe color with a little bit of a sheen. So I loved that all over the nails as a base. But then I topped it with the 99% Angel glitter topper, and I feel like the combo together is just so pretty. It looks so fresh, but it's also a little bit glamorous. It's got a nice little shift to it. I'm really loving how this turned out. Okay, so first things first, Milani sent over this box. It's called It's Prime Time because they have a bunch of new primers, which I'm excited to try out. On the little paper that came with this, it said that you can use them one at a time, or you can kind of create your own little primer cocktail and blend a few. For some reason, I am so interested to try the Soothing one because it says it has ceramides, wild oat, and marshmallow root extract. And for some reason, I'm just really excited about that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm just reading something real quick. Right here, the Skin Quench and No Pore Zone. These are existing primers and they have been reformulated and repackaged maybe? Yeah. That's really exciting. So instead of doing like a primer cocktail with a bunch right now, I just want to try out one because I feel like that's the best way for me to figure out how I feel about something. So yeah, let's try this out. I really like the packaging on it. It's just like a classic squeezy tube. All right, so I'm gonna put this on my fingers. Okay, this is really interesting. When I first put this on my hands, it almost looks like it's gonna have silicone in it. It kind of has like that foggy silicone primer kind of a look and feel on my fingertips, but it actually says it's silicone free, which is really interesting. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on the center of the face. It has a very smoothing consistency, but there's no silicone? Then what is doing that, I wonder? It feels kind of hydrating, but then it sinks into the skin quickly. That feels really nice. I don't know, for some reason, anything with like oat or oatmeal, anything as far as skincare goes and makeup products, for some reason, I really like the idea of them. I like the idea of something that's gonna really soothe the skin, especially if you have sensitive skin like me. So that feels nice. I didn't use that much, but I don't wanna really overdo it. So far, so good though. By the way, this is gonna be more of like a first impressions video since I am trying quite a few products, even though it's not a full face. I'm just gonna let you guys know my initial thoughts. I will make sure to put like a little note in the description box though if you guys want to hear my thoughts about everything like at the end of the night based off of my first impressions basically. Okay, so the other day I uploaded a video trying out your favorite makeup combos, and I kid you not, I was so floored by how this combo wore. I'm gonna wear it again. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer mixed with the Infallible Freshwater Foundation from L'Oreal. So I'm just gonna mix that half and half. I was floored at how phenomenal this looks on the skin, how beautiful it wears too. So I'm just gonna mix this up with a brush on the back of my hand. And it creates a really nice, more fresh texture because I feel like the L'Oreal one, it is pretty lightweight, but it also can get a little heavier than the tinted moisturizer, obviously. So it's just nice to kind of mix the two formulas and create something right in the middle. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out all over. Now that I have that blended all out with the brush, I'm just gonna quickly blend that in and press it into the skin with a sponge. Okay, now that that's blended out, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a concealer that I already know and really enjoy, and that is the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. I'm gonna use the shade Ivory, and I'm just gonna use that underneath the eyes. We'll do a little in the center of the face too, and I'm just blending that out with my sponge. Okay, before I go in with powder to set, I'm gonna go ahead and try out the new Persona Cosmetics Bronze Multi-Stick. This says that you can use it on the eyes, cheeks, and lips. So first I should show you the shades. So they launched this in 2 shades, the first one being Dune, the second one is Sahara. Dune is for light to medium skin tones, and Sahara is for medium to deep. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Okay. Here's the packaging, here's the bronzer stick. We're gonna go ahead and apply this. Now I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm gonna take this brush. This is the Fenty Beauty face brush. And I'm just gonna go right onto this product. I don't wanna go directly onto the skin because I do have pretty fair skin, so I don't wanna overdo it just in case I'm not sure like how much to use. Okay, wow, it's definitely very, very pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and distribute what I have on the brush kind of all over the face. And then I'm gonna start to blend this out. While I am blending this, let me read the little card that came with it. This says it's a multi-use cream bronzing stick for comfortable everyday sun-kissed skin. This retails for $26 on personacosmetics.com and at Ulta. Okay, I like how you can really sheer this out. I was kind of nervous when I first applied that, not knowing how much I could sheer it out, but I am able to really, really sheer it out, and it looks so pretty and natural on the skin. It's not too warm, it's not too cool toned. It really just kind of mimics what it would look like to just be out in the sun. I'm gonna add a little more to the forehead. I'm gonna kind of go across the nose as well. And since this is meant to be used on the eyes as well, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna take an eyeshadow brush. This is actually from Persona Cosmetics. And let's see what this looks like as a base. I'm obviously gonna also use one of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, but I think this is a great way to kind of create a base and see how it looks on the eyes too, obviously. I have no idea where some of my handheld mirrors went, so I'm just gonna use this little compact. This is blending out beautifully, and I think it looks really great as an eyeshadow. I'm gonna run a bit of that underneath the lower lash line too. That's so pretty. Okay, cool. I feel like I like the amount that we have on the face. I can always add more later, I guess. I'm actually working with a lot of cream products today, so maybe I'll go light on the powder. Okay, the next thing I'm wanting to try are the Hourglass Vanish Blush Sticks. They launched 6 shades of these blushes. They're actually in the same packaging as the Vanish Foundation Sticks, if you are familiar with those. I think I'm gonna pick something that is a little bit muted because I do have a little more of a bolder lip that I'm wanting to wear. So let's try out, I'm thinking either Wonder, which is described as a soft peach, or Devoted, which is a dusty rose. So here's the packaging, again, just like the Vanish stick foundations, but instead there's a cream blush inside. This one is really pretty. This one is the Wonder shade, which again was the soft peach. Oh, there goes my hair again. I need to just redo it, hold on. Okay, I'm hoping that will stay. And then Devoted is this one right here, which is the Dusty Rose. So pretty. Let's do the soft peach, the shade Wonder. They also sent the Seamless Finish Foundation brush, which I'm assuming would work well with the blush sticks as well, so let's try it. Okay, so here's the brush. I'm just gonna go directly onto the blush stick with this. It seems to be picking up product. And then let's see what this looks like when I start to apply it. Oh, yeah, that definitely works with the brush. This says that it's a cream to powder formula. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of pores. It is 100% vegan and cruelty free. And yeah, it's supposed to just give kind of a soft focus blush finish, which I would have to agree with. That's really, really nice. It's not over the top. I think it's just the right amount of pigment in this one. This is nice. I feel like going into summer too, I'm gonna be reaching for my cream blushes a little bit more. So I'm excited to have a new formula to test out. I'm just gonna go across the nose a bit with that too. I feel so weird without my brows on when I do my complexion first, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just really wanting to kind of complete the face. That is really, really pretty, and I like the finish a lot. It's not too matte, but it's not too creamy to where you would feel like it might slip and slide throughout the day. It feels like it's drying down to a really, really nice finish, but then it's not like super matte to where you can't see the glowy finish that most cream blushes give, which is part of the reason why I like cream blushes. This is really, really nice. Okay, let's try out something that I'm so excited about. This new M Cosmetics Cushion Highlighter. M Cosmetics is one of my favorite brands. Honestly, I feel like they need way more attention. I know so many people love them as well, but I think they should be just a massive, massive brand because they have the best products. I love so many of their products. So they launched 3 shades. Here's a good idea. The swatches, we have Halo, which is a neutral gold, Aura, which is a rosy champagne, and Divinity, which is a deep bronze. I'm gonna go for the shade Aura, which is a rosy champagne. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Kind of matches my nails, doesn't it? This like shimmery kind of a packaging. There's like a blue and purple shift to it. It's beautiful. It comes with a little puff, which is so cute. And there is a seal on this. When it came in the mail, I took off the seal to really see what the colors would look like, but I haven't tried this on the face yet, which I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna take it on this little puff. I think if I bend it, that I could maybe achieve, well, yeah, I should use it with this little puff. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the product. Just press into the cushion, and then I'm gonna take that and fold it a little bit, and then let's see what it looks like if I just start kind of pressing, well, okay, I'm just gonna take the whole cushion. Why not? And I'm just gonna press this on the high points. Oh, whoa, that is so pretty. Oh, I was hoping that I would love this, and I really think that I'm going to. That is so beautiful. It's not sparkly at all. It's exactly what I thought I would get out of a cushion highlighter, which I've never tried, I don't think. Have I? I feel like if I did, I would have remembered. I don't remember a cushion highlight. Except, did I try one from the brand Kaja, or was that a cream blush? I can't remember. And this little puff is so cute. I thought, honestly, at first, I thought it would be too big to use all over the face, like on the high points, but it's not. I feel like it actually gets the product exactly where the light would hit without being too much and without being too small too, because I think that's sometimes important. Like, you don't want your highlight to be in just one little teeny area. I think it's nice when it kind of covers a little bit of a larger area on the sides of the face so that it really catches the light nicely. This is looking so pretty though. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into that and apply it on the Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna actually use my finger just to make sure I get the center of the face, or the center of the nose, I mean, because that is an area where you do want something a little more precise. And then I'm just gonna take what's left, kind of hit the tops of the brows. Wow, I haven't put any powder on and I'm really liking how things are looking. I'm normally such a powder person and I love to set certain areas, but I feel like with the foundation and then the cream to powder bronzer, the cream to powder blush, I don't feel like I need to set my entire face right now, which is kind of nice. All right, we are going to set the under eyes. Right after I said something about not using powder. I still do want to set the under eyes and the T-zone. I'm going to use my Zoeva Authentic Skin Powder. Just going to make sure that there's no creasing under the eyes, and then I'm going to take a small brush and kind of lock that in. I always like to take a bit of powder on the sides of the nose right here and into the smile lines. I'm gonna apply it on the chin because I do get oily in the T-zone, so I don't want it to look oily throughout the day, but I'm really happy with how the rest of my face looks, so I'm not gonna powder the entire face today. Just the areas where I really don't want oils. And also, I'm gonna put it through my brows because I do get oily in my brows sometimes, so before I fill them in, I do wanna kind of put a little powder there. I'm just gonna go back with the Hourglass brush and just press over the cheeks a little just so that I don't get too carried away with the powder under the eyes. Let's fill in the brows. I'm going to use my Maybelline brow pencil today. This is the Brow Ultra Slim in the shade Medium Brown. I'm just going to do this pretty quickly since it's not too exciting. But I do have a really fun brow gel that I'm going to try actually, which I am super excited about. Okay, so my brows are filled in. I'm actually gonna hop around a little bit and I'm gonna go to lips because I wanna know what the lip color looks like before finishing up the eyes. I don't wanna like get too carried away with like a fun color on the eyes if the lips aren't gonna look good with it. So when I saw Nyma Tang was collaborating with Dose of Colors, I got really, really excited. She created 2 lip kits, or lip sets, I should say. Look how beautiful the packaging is. I love the gold signature on top of this raised name in the middle too. It's so pretty. So she has the nude lip set and then the coral lip set. So I was thinking of wearing the coral one, but I wanted to show you the nude one as well. Look how gorgeous she is. She looks so pretty in this picture. I'm excited. So I think these are a little bit different than some of the other Dose of Color sets that you might be familiar with, because usually it comes with the liquid matte, a liquid velvet, and then a gloss and a lip liner. But this time, okay, so here's the nude lip set. This time it's a lip liner, a liquid matte, a gloss, and then a bullet lipstick, which I think is really, really fun. So there's that one. Dose of Colors makes such incredible lip products. I've been really enjoying these lip sets that they've been creating here and there. They made one for like Valentine's Day, if you guys remember that one. They've made several too with some of their like top selling shades like Stone and Truffle, which I've loved those too. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's open up the coral. And here we go. Same thing. We've got this set, which has the liner, the matte, the gloss, and then the bullet lipstick. I am so excited to try these. Look at this gloss. Are you joking? That looks so pretty. All right, we're gonna try out the lip liner first. So I'm gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. We're gonna go in with this lip liner called Amberish. Ooh, okay, that's way brighter than I thought it was gonna be. Like, that is a fiery coral color. Ooh, I'm so excited. I almost was assuming that it would be almost like a burnt reddish shade just based off of the packaging, but it actually is a bit brighter than the packaging. And I'm someone who lines and fills in the lips with their lip liner, so I'm gonna do the same. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'm looking at myself in my larger mirror, and I love how orange this is. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm wanting to kind of take a peek at the lipstick, which is called Beau. That is so nice. I can't decide what I should do. Should I try the bullet? Should I do the gloss? The matte? I want to try the bullet lipstick because I feel like that is something that's, again, different than some of their other lip sets that they've created. Oh my, that is so pretty. I'm just taking my finger and kind of blending out the edges a bit. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pause there. By the way, look at this gorgeous packaging. It has like a soft matte touch to the lid, and then Nyma's signature here. How pretty. Okay, now that we have the lip color on, I feel like I can make a little bit of a better decision about the Super Shock Shadow color. So ColourPop recently launched, hold on, I've got 5 of the 6. So they have a bunch of new colors for spring and summer. Not gonna lie, as soon as this came in the mail, I swatched it, which actually, would that be absurd to pair these two together? I almost thought that I wouldn't be able to. I almost thought that I would have to do something more muted, which would work and look beautiful, but I'm kind of wondering. I'm kind of liking like the orange and green. We're just gonna do it. I just decided right now. This is called Fruit Punch. I swatched this as soon as it came, like I said. It's just, I don't know. It made me really excited. So let's try this out. I think it would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna make sure to wipe off my lipstick finger before applying the eyeshadow. I mean, what if? What if this looks really nice together with the coral eye? I guess we'll find out. If not, oh well, you know, we're just trying some new things. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and apply it to the lid. I actually feel like it's kind of fun. Normally I would play it safe and just do like one pop of color, but for some reason I feel like that actually looks kind of fun. I should probably show you the other colors, huh? I was so excited about the green shade, I didn't even share the rest. So we have this shade right here called Secret Garden, which is really pretty, like reddish, sparkly color. We have this one, which I also swatched, I couldn't help it. This is called You Are My Sunshine, which is a really pretty kind of vibrant purple. This one I haven't swatched yet, but I'm really excited. This is called Moon Daisy. Oh, that would probably look really fun with this lip color too. Then we have some more like neutral tones. This is called Rosebud. And then the last one is Ladybug, which is really pretty as well. But yeah, out of the whole collection, Fruit Punch is definitely the one that I was the most excited about. And I think I am still the most excited about it after putting it on my eyes. It's a really wearable kind of lime green chartreuse color. And there's actually really pretty glitter reflex in it. So I'm just gonna layer this up a little bit, kind of drag it out toward the edge of the brow. And then I'm gonna take the Persona eyeshadow brush that we used with the bronzer. I'm not gonna add any more product to it, but I just wanna make sure that the crease is blended out with this color. So I'm just gonna run that through the crease really quick. I'm gonna take my finger and just kind of make sure that the sides are nice and cleaned up. I could also probably do that with the sponge. Yeah, I'm gonna take my sponge and just kind of tap the edges just to make sure that there's a little bit of a shape there. Well, this is turning out kind of fun. I'm gonna make sure to put the lid back on because that's the worst. I've done that before where like I'm filming and I just move on to the next step and then I leave after I'm filming and I leave my Super Shock shadows open on my desk and they dry out. So I'm trying to remind myself every time I use them to really lock them tight. All right, next I'm gonna pull out this Nudestix Pr box because there's actually a couple things in here that I'm gonna use. So they recently launched, almost dropped the box. They recently launched this Brow Boost Set Gel Extra Large, which came on the other side of their brow pencil, which I know Kathleen Lights was obsessed with for years, and she was begging them to release it in full size. So they did, and they kind of collabed with her on the launch because she was the one that asked for that. So I'm really excited to try that. I have never tried that before. But then they threw in 2 mascaras. So I figured I would just try a mascara, even though like mascaras take me months to really figure out how I feel about them. And like, I don't feel like I can recommend mascaras to you guys based off of first impressions usually, but I'm gonna actually try out the Nudestix Lash Lengthening Mascara, which apparently this is an old formula, but it's in nude packaging, but I haven't ever tried it before, so I wanted to try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the top and bottom lashes. I feel like this look needs mascara at this moment to really balance out the bold lip and bold eye we have going on. So I'm just gonna apply this again to the top and bottom lashes. Okay, I have to pause for a second. Doesn't this lip color make my teeth look pretty white? Which, the reason why I'm saying that is because usually with warm orangey tones, like if a lipstick's not blue toned, on me I feel like it can be a hit or miss as far as making my teeth look white or not. And somehow this one, even though it's like a really, really bright color, it doesn't emphasize any yellow in my teeth. I was just noticing that and thought I would share. All right, mascara is on. We are now going to, I guess we should assess the situation a little bit. I'm gonna go back into that Wonder blush and just put a little more on after I have applied the lip color. I feel like it washed me out a little bit on my face, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more onto the cheeks. I feel like I really went wild with the colors a little bit, but oh well. You obviously would not have to do this combination. I'm gonna kind of bring a little bit of what's left on the brush into the inner corner with the green. I don't know. I just thought maybe that would look kind of cool to bring what's left into the inner corner. Okay, let's assess the situation. I think everything looks pretty good, looks pretty balanced. I'm of course gonna add a little more bronzer now that I have everything on. So I'm taking that Persona Bronze Multi-Stick and I'm just adding a bit more to the forehead. That highlighter is so pretty. I'm really excited about that. Now that that is all blended out again, I'm just taking my sponge and kind of going over everything. And now I'm gonna try out the Nudestix Brow Boost Brow Gel, or Set Gel XL. Booster and gel, and then it has a 5% peptide complex, so it's supposed to help your brows grow as well, which I'm all about that. I would love it if my brows would grow a little more. So let's go ahead and put this through the brows. I'm really excited because I've never ever tried this. You guys know how loyal I am to my Benefit Brow Gel, but because Kathleen Lights has raved about this so much, I feel like it's gotta be good. I like the little brush on this. Okay, so I put that through my brows and it feels like it's gonna set down a little bit. It's taking a second to dry, but it does feel like it is drying and kind of locking in right now, which that's what I like. I like when a brow gel kind of feels like super glue because I don't want my brows to move around throughout the day. So I really like that right now. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to test that out for a while. I'm debating whether or not I should add this gloss on top. I know that might be like a lot for the look kind of, but you know what? Let's try it just because we're here and this is about trying some new stuff. So let's try out this gloss. So again, this is in the Coral set and this is the shade Sequins. How pretty. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over. That's pretty. I don't think I've ever done a coral glossy lip, ever. I really like how that looks. Obviously, since it was the cream lipstick, it picked up a little bit of the product, so I'm just gonna wipe that off a bit before putting this back into the tube. I think that looks really pretty. I feel like the peachy blush actually goes really well with this look. I know this look is a little bit intense, but it's also somehow a little bit wearable. I feel like my olive green shirt is kind of throwing me off a bit, like the undertone of that. If I was wearing like a white shirt, I think it would be a little easier to get the feel for the final look, but that completes this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try out some of the new stuff that I personally was really excited to try out, so I'm assuming and hoping that maybe somebody watching this wanted to see something that I tried out in this video. I really enjoyed everything that I tried. Like the primer made my skin look really nice and smooth and kind of balanced. And I almost wonder if that was also contributing to the feeling of like not needing so many powders. Even though it doesn't feel drying or mattifying, I do feel like it kind of smoothed things out and balanced out the finish of my skin before going in with foundation. I'm excited to keep wearing this. I mean, I'm gonna have to, you know, obviously wear this all day several times to really figure it out, but I'm just reading the back and it does say that it has a satin matte finish. I do feel like it's kind of like a, yeah, satin matte. That's a really good way to describe how I feel the finish was of that primer after applying foundation. The Persona bronzing stick is really beautiful. It's very buildable and it's also very sheer if you need to sheer it out. If you're like me and you were kind of nervous about the color of this, because I have such fair skin, it's hard for me to find bronzers that really don't look too over the top for me, but this sheared out so beautifully. It dried down to more of a matte finish and I love how it looks. It's not too much. It doesn't look like I went too over the top with bronzer in my opinion, and it blended out like a dream. I'm so excited to keep using that. Honestly, I feel like I had a really successful try on day today. The cream blush from Hourglass. This is so pretty. I love how it looks on my skin. It's not over the top at all. It blended out beautifully just using a brush directly on the applicator. I'm gonna have to try it applying it like directly to the skin. I don't normally do that, so that's why I wanted to just use a brush directly. I usually use a brush or a sponge, or I'll put it on the back of my hand and then use a brush or a sponge, but it seems like a formula that maybe would blend out nicely going directly on the face. I'll have to try that and let you know. I'm really excited about that. I am thrilled about this highlighter from M Cosmetics. This really did live up to my expectations, which I'm so excited about. I love how that looks. It just gives you such healthy looking skin, but it's not greasy feeling. It feels so nice and it's just healthy looking, which is what I'm all about right now, and especially moving into the summer. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. Plus the packaging is darling, and I don't have anything quite like this. I don't really have cushion highlighters, so I'm very excited. The ColourPop eyeshadow is such a fun color. I mean, obviously if you went with more of a nude lip with this look, it would look amazing, and then obviously you could do something more nude on the eyes with this lip, but here we are. We've got a chartreuse eye and a hot red orange lip, and honestly I don't mind it. I think the combo is kind of pretty, but I really loved this all over the eyes. I feel like this is a nice one and done eyeshadow that doesn't require effort, but you still kind of get that wash of color. It's not too pigmented too, which I really like. You get that chartreuse kind of green color, but it's not so intense to where it's intimidating to use, especially with just your finger. Really excited about that. What else did I try? Oh, the mascara. The mascara was nice. I feel like this is definitely more of like an everyday style of mascara for me. I'm gonna obviously have to see how it works, but it was nice. I feel like I definitely go for a different style again when it comes to mascaras. I like something that's gonna be a little more beefy, a little more voluminous, something that's gonna really make a little bit of an impact. This was nice. It gave volume and more length than volume in my opinion, but it's a little bit more on like the softer end when it comes to mascaras. But yeah, I'll let you know how it wears throughout the day. Last but not least, oh, well, hold on. I guess we should talk about the brow gel. Okay, I feel like it dried down, and when I move my brows, my brow hairs are not moving, if that makes sense. I really like how lightweight that feels. It feels more lightweight than my Benefit one, I feel like. I'm gonna have to like try those side by side and figure out how I feel about them compared to each other, but I liked it and I'll have to definitely keep wearing this. It's gonna take a miracle for me to replace my Benefit brow gel, but I am excited to see how this works. It definitely feels like it locked down the way that I personally like in a brow gel, so I'm excited. This lip set is so beautiful. It is so vibrant and it makes me really excited for summer. I can't wait to wear this a lot. Again, I love how flattering this is. The undertone is beautiful and I love how it has that kind of hot orange color. I own a few like red orange colors, but this one is really special. This one does have a little bit of a different undertone. I can't really put my finger on it. It's really interesting because it does have a little bit of a warmth to it, but it's so flattering. I really love this, and congrats to Nyma Tang on your collaboration. I can't wait to try the Nude Lipset. I'm really excited to wear that as well. But just for summer, I feel like the coral one is so perfect for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, check the description box for a quick little recap on a mini wear test just on the first day of trying this out. So obviously I'm gonna have to keep trying them, but so far I really enjoyed every single thing. I would say the thing I'm most excited about are, gosh, I don't know, I think I really loved everything. everything. Obviously the lip, the bronzer, blush, and highlight though, I really, really liked all of those Complexion products. I think it made my skin look very healthy, but also dried down enough to not make me feel like super greasy, like I need a lot of powder. So I'm excited to wear them again and see if any of these end up sticking well in my summer makeup routine, which I feel like a few of them definitely will. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie and I would love you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. Let me know if there's anything else that has launched recently that you'd like to see me review. I really do enjoy trying out some new things as much as I love, you know, reusing my makeup in my collection. Trying some new things is really fun just to kind of figure out what's out there, what might be worth it if you're looking to add something new to your collection. So please let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see me try that's launching anytime soon. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.